for about an hour. The cause remains under investigation.
ABC 30 Jessica Harrington. Over to Wall Street, the Nasdaq is down 626 points. The Dow is off 487. S&P 500 down 124. Cloudy, 43 degrees here at Radio City, on our way to a high of 70 of partly cloudy skies. Tonight it'll get down to 43 for an overnight low. Tomorrow, some clouds with highs here 68. Our rain chance to return on Wednesday through Friday with cooler temperatures. I'm Randy James on KMJ at KMJNow.com or wherever you're streaming.
Thinking about going solar? Act now before prices jump 30 to 40%. New tariff and tax credit cuts are coming. Lock in your savings today. Go solar with battery storage and we'll cover up to $3,000 of your recent power bill. Don't wait. Call Solar Negotiators at 844-GO-SOLAR today.
Hey, home gardeners, needing planting ideas for your home? Green Hills Nursery says, get inspired. Green Hills Nursery has solutions for you. Located in East Fresno on the corner of Armstrong and Clinton, let Green Hills Nursery help you with suggestions on how to add some pizzazz to your place. Right now, get your plants of spring flowers, soils, fertilizers, and all your gardening supplies. Green Hills Nursery offers you the best pricing in town. And Green Hills Nursery provides a diverse range of healthy, beautiful plant varieties. Green Hills Nursery's passion is plants. They are committed to helping you with all of your gardening needs. Remember, get your plants of spring flowers, trees, shrubs, soils, fertilizers, and all your gardening supplies now. Green Hills Nursery, their store location in Fresno, on the southeast corner of Armstrong and Clinton. They are committed to helping you with all your gardening needs. Go to greenhillsnursery.com. Green Hills Nursery. Get inspired.
Broski and Musan is brought to you by Table Mountain Casino Resort, just 25 minutes north of Fresno on Friday.
You're listening to KMJ, dedicated to live and local news and talk, and your calls at 490-5858.
How can you not listen?
Now, the Valley's new #1, Broski and Musan. Now.
Good morning. This is Broski and Musan on KMJ. I'm John Broski.
And I'm Christina Musan.
If you're listening to Randy there, he was talking about the Dow is down over 600 again, Christina. All this rocky times on the markets is theoretically affiliated with tariffs. We're going to get into that a little later.
Yeah.
So we've got a lot of stuff to do today. But we want to start today with the second day of daylight savings. These are great days for me, Christina, but you don't like them so much, do you?
Well, it's okay. I don't care one way or the other as far as daylight saving versus standard. I prefer it to be lighter in the morning, but I'll take whatever. It's just a flip-flopping twice a year. In my house, I know in your house it's no big deal. In my house, there will be meltdowns today. There will be tears. It's just, when you have small children, these days are like a nightmare. so, but it's only twice a year. So the world keeps, what am I saying? The world keeps turning, gravity still exists, we've got oxygen, it's going to be okay.
My world is like, tell the little boy to put on the big boy pants and get to school.
I understand, but in my house, the little boy's not the problem.
Well, Gallup had a poll 6 days ago. So I imagine this changes all the time, kind of a fluid thing.
Especially depending on the time of year.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like, you and I kind of represent part of the split here.
We do.
Right, which is some people prefer the standard, some people prefer the daylight. But there are other people, which I like the daylight savings, but I am fine with the way it is.
Okay.
This is kind of a compromise.
It's a compromise.
And what's wrong with that?
But it's a compromise-ish. Because you get 8 months of the year daylight savings, so that's why you like it.
Yeah, I get more my way.
And for me, it's less. Maybe I would like it more if it was 8 months standard.
Well, the thing is, when all this started, I don't really remember when this happened. This happened in my lifetime when all this changed. And we had started doing part one way, part the other. Remember, in the beginning it was 6 months each.
It was.
Okay.
And then it's like incremental. This is a great example of incrementalism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't remember this happening. I don't remember it being any kind of big deal, a little deal. I don't remember really. If you would have asked me, I would have thought this was all my life.
It wasn't.
But it wasn't. It happened in 1966, the Uniform Time Act, and it was a national law. Everybody had had to, do their thing.
Well, and why was that?
Because there was chaos.
Because everybody was doing their own thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so you didn't know what time zone you were in, take a flight,
What
it's
the
just...
state was doing what.
And so I think you took on Time Act is a good thing. Otherwise, it's not a good something.
Yeah. But Time Act, usually changed by 6 months. But over the years, the daylight has gotten a little bit more. So now it's up to like 4 months. So I always thought there were more daylight savings people with nighttime later than nighttime earlier. According to the job poll, that's not true.
No.
A plurality of Americans, 48%, said they prefer standard time the whole year.
The whole year.
Now, see, I would have thought the daylight people would have won. Only 24% prefer daylight time. So, I guess if you were going to do one, it would be standard.
But I think clearly, though, government likes daylight savings. Because otherwise, it would have gone from 6 months to 8 months.
Well, I just thought it was because that more people wanted daylight, so they kept increasing things, which gave me the impression that must be more of them than the other, or why didn't they go the other way?
So our best question at CMJNow.com, should daylight saving time be made permanent? The best question sponsored by by Design. Right now, 62% of you say yes, it should be. 38% no. I didn't give any more options on this. I made it a yes or no question, but we could have gone down a rabbit hole on this one. But I think to me, probably what it says, because I voted yes on this, just because I just pick one. Right? I don't really care which one it is, just pick one. And so I think that it is a 60-40 issue.
In our audience, it is, but it's for daylight savings. But in the Gallup poll, it's the other way around.
I wish Gallup would have asked, if you could just pick, if it was one, if you don't care which one it is, you just not like going back and forth. Because if they asked us, would you prefer standard time over daylight savings time? Well, if somebody asked me that, I would say, yeah, I like standard better than daylight savings. But if somebody said to me, what if it was just one time all year long, you don't get to pick, government's going to pick which one it is, I would say, yes, I prefer that. Just pick one. Because I'm not committed enough to really fight for the standard time.
So here are the percentages for the Gallup. 48% prefer standard time. 24% prefer daylight savings time, which is the longer in the evening time. 19% like it the way it is.
Yeah, it's tough.
And that's kind of me. I'm in this ballroom. I'm fine with the way it is. That's why I asked, how big a deal it's to me. I swear to God, if I didn't know it was happening, I wouldn't know it's happening. Get up and go to work, same old thing, it's like nothing happened. Not one bit of discomfort. It's just like, sometimes you got to get up, you set the alarm, and it's like, oh my God, the alarm goes off, and when you get up and everything's fine, right? You just get up. How tough is that? This is not a real big problem.
No, it really isn't. It's not that big of an issue. But we're talking about it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it is.
I'm going to pick as you like to say, John, pick a side.
Well, I have.
Pick a side.
I've picked a compromise. Now, Donald Trump was asked about this. Because, in the Donald Trump world, you think this is pretty easy stuff, right?
But I guess not.
This should be the easiest one of all, but it's a 50-50 issue. And if something's a 50-50 issue, it's hard to get excited about it. I assume people would like to have more light later, but some people want to have more light earlier because they don't want to take their kids to school in the dark. It's something I can do, but a lot of people like it one way, a lot of people like it the other way. It's very even.
It's not easy. It's not easy.
It's one of those things, you're the president, because, in the state of California, right, we voted for the ability to change it, but then we need Congress to also act. And if you are a politician and you're looking at this issue, and it's kind of a 50-50 issue, kind of, in a sense, why would you go and make people mad by picking a side? So just leave it the way it is, and people just deal with it.
But the thing is, to change it in California, you need 2/3 of both chambers, both the Senate and the Assembly.
Well, I think,
And we
you would
have
think
a-
that would be easy.
No, but here's the catch. So you have 2/3 majority, but this is not political. This is not a Republican versus Democrat issue. This is just everybody has their own feeling about this, and it's not because I don't like what I like because I'm a Republican.
Well,
I just like what I like because I like it.
I think it's political in the sense that you're going to make somebody mad. Somebody is not going to like, and maybe it's 50 or 40% of somebody aren't going to like what you've done. And then that could affect you in your bid for re-election. So I think there is a bit of politics to this.
Well, I agree with
people,
that.
and I think that's why Donald Trump is saying, you know, this should be easier. It's really not, and why are you going to go make people mad?
No, I agree with that. What I don't agree with is that I don't think like there's a Democrat side to this and a Republican side to
understood.
this. Right? I don't think like Republicans are daylight savings people and Democrats are standard time. No, I don't. It's not political in that sense. You're right. It's political in the sense I don't really need to make people mad. But the thing is, by not doing anything, you're also making them mad.
But that's only the 19% according to Gallup.
But it's easier to keep making the same people mad. We've been making mad because it hasn't made any difference. So just keep doing the same thing, which I'm fine with. Just keep doing the same thing.
Just keep rolling along. 490-5858. Should we take a phone call?
Sure.
Tom.
I'm from St. Louis, period, end of story. I've lived in New York, I've lived other places.
Okay, we're going to play this game, and I don't want to do this. Technically, you're from the part of St. Louis, affordable living and legendary weekends. From its high quality of life and great food to its fine arts, culinary, and pro sports teams, Wisconsin gives you so much to look forward to. That's why you should pick Wisconsin. Learn more about making Wisconsin your home. Visit pickwisconsin.com. Get your yard game ready with Ego, the #1 rated brand in cordless outdoor power. Ego has nearly 200,000 5-star reviews from homeowners like you. Ego delivers the power of gas, but without the noise, fuss, or fumes. Best of all, Ego 56-volt arc lithium batteries are universal, so they fit all 90 tools. Power your yard, power your tailgate, power your life. Learn more at egopowerplus.com. Start your day smart with a visit to Einstein Bros Bagels in Fresno. Whether it's breakfast on the go or catering for your next event, they got you covered. Enjoy fresh from the oven bagels, quality brewed coffee, and signature egg sandwiches like the Maple House and Texas brisket. Join Einstein Bros Rewards today and start earning points for your free favorites. Order ahead at EinsteinBros.com or stop by their River Park, 499 locations in Fresno today. A visit to Einstein Bros Bagels. Now that's smart. At FNB Bank, they believe banking is about more than just transactions. It's about people. They're not your typical boring bank that just wants accounts. No, they want to get to know you beyond the numbers. Sounds crazy, right? A bank that truly cares about its customers. From Fresno State tailgates to customer barbecues, FNB Bank takes the time to build relationships because they understand it's important for you to know who's handling your hard-earned money. Get started today by visiting FNB.bank. That's FNB.bank.
Discover, this is Ian. Hi, Ian. It's Jennifer. Did you know that Discover automatically doubles all the cash back you earn at the end of your first year?
Yeah, I work here.
Okay. I'm just double checking. Get it?
Because Discover automatically doubles all the cash back you earn at the end of your first year?
Oh, you get me, Nia.
Hey, you could say that I double, yes, you.
I guess we've taken it too far.
You earn, we match. Discover Cashback Match. See terms at discover.com/credit card. When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting really great candidates for your roles? It seems impossible to find them. They have to be out there somewhere, right? Well, they're not hard to find when you know where to go. And that place is ZipRecruiter. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. And because these people are actively looking for jobs just like yours,
a day. It's all online. No medical exams. He just answered a few health questions right from his house.
Ethos, here we come. Visit ethos.com/game. That's ethos.com/game. Reports linebacker Khalil Mack will get a one-year, $18 million deal to stay with the Chargers. J.C. Horn of the Panthers is now the highest-paid defensive back in league history. Adam reports he'll get a four-year extension worth $100 million, $70 million guaranteed. Adam also reports the Broncos will re-sign defensive lineman D.J. Jones to a three-year, $39 million contract, $26 million guaranteed. And defensive end Hassan Reddick will sign a one-year deal worth $14 million with the Buccaneers. He missed the first 7 games of last season with the Jets while he was holding out. Earlier on Joe and Q. There's a lot of things I would be better at than Kansas when it comes to playing the NFL, and one of them. You guys compare yourself. Yeah, no, people say that all the time. Yeah. You can see each other a lot. You walk into the meeting today, we're like, oh,
couple people said to me last week, hey, isn't that a contradiction? Should we, trying to drop both those guys, one way or the other? No, because the Cowboys have quarterback, Browns don't. Browns not going to get a quarterback. It's going to change their fortune. So for me, until I see what the plan is for quarterback, it's hard for me to say what's not pushing. They're pushing on the chips and harder go. It is obviously an amazing situation. You have to have a quarterback first before I can approve your plan.
Kevin Clark with us here, ESPN Radio, Joe and Q, presented by Progressive Insurance. Anything through your thoughts on that Miles Garrett contract? Was he playing us all along? Did he actually want to trade? Like, take me through what you think his thought process was, and ultimately $40 million per year. What do you make of that?
Guys, I'm an idiot. Because I didn't think that this was financial. And then I found out, guys, everything is financial. Everything in the world is financial. I thought this was about winning a Super Bowl. I thought this was about him wanting a fresh start, and then it turns out he just wanted $40 million, which is fine. I also want $40 million. So to me, I was surprised that it developed the way that it did. I thought that he would really try to go somewhere else and try to work out a deal somewhere else in secret or something like that. I did not think that it was going to end this quickly before legal tampering really even began. So yes, I am shocked. Maybe, I don't know how many teams called the Browns, but 31 teams should have called the Browns just in case. But yes, I think it's probably started as a I want to win situation and ended with if they control me for a few more years, I might as well get a lot of money out of the deal.
Yes, Kevin, you're not the only idiot, because I thought the same thing. I thought it was about winning as well. We knew the dude was going to get paid. He ultimately gets paid. The ultimate buck there by the Cleveland Browns. How does that, though? How does that deal for Miles Garrett? How does that impact what the Cowboys do move forward and how the Bengals move forward? How are they conducting their business?
When the Bengals hear about the deal next month, they're going to be gobsmacked. They're going to be absolutely stunned when they hear about this deal. And around the draft, I think, is when Mike Brown might figure out.
When did this happen?
Whoa, they did what? Miles